pretty much the same thing. It just smells like vomit.
Oh.
Trust me. It's delicious. Just take a little sip. It's straight from Japan. Korea. Taiwan?
I can't. I'm sorry. I'll just take a Dasani.
Bangkok. No, China. It's Chinese. Well, you can trust everything from China. Everything's made there.
I'll die if I drink this.
Give me that. Oh, God. Oh, that smells like death. I think the Chinese are trying to kill us.
I always loved Chinese food.
Remember that couple I was counseling back in July? The ones with the hair? They're the ones that gave me this. As a thank you.
The ones with the hair?
Yeah. Can you believe I accepted this as a thank you? I took this bag of shit in lieu of payment for their final session. What a couple of thieves.
Mr. and Mrs. Lang?
Whoever they are, I'll never do that again. I counseled them for 7.5 months. I hope they went home, brewed up some of this shit, and choked on it.
They died. Yeah, I received a memo actually about their funeral, Mr. and Mrs. Lang. Oh yeah, they died.
Go get yourself a Dasani and toss this outside in a plant.
Yeah, we're here for the 2 o'clock appointment.
Oh, you must be the Herrings. Let me just check you in. The doctor will see you in a minute.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Einstein, your 2 o'clock is already here.
They can wait. Julie, darling, how did they die, the cute, loving China people?
I don't know. I'll do research. I could get you the memo I received.
Okay, will you please get me their file too while you're out?
Yes. And your 2 o'clock? Doctor. Emily.
God, Julie. The horrible things I said about the Pings, Lings, whoever. Do you think I'm being punished?
For a bag of shit tea?
I spent the worst portion of last year judging them every session. I judged their sex life, their home life, and I judged their children. And now they're dead. Now they know everything that I wrote down in those notebooks. Just give me my 2 o'clock.
Are you sure you're okay?
Get my 2 o'clock and their file.
The doctor's ready to see you now.
Come in.
Here you are, Dr. Einstein, your 2 o'clock. This is...
Thank you, Julie. Shut the door behind you. I apologize for my strange behavior, Mr. and Mrs. Herring. Truth is, I just heard some news that I'm still trying to process. So, please, have a seat and let's begin.
Dear, I hope nobody died. That's a lovely suit, Dr. Einstein.
Please call me Emily. I'm your friend. Have a seat.
I prefer to stand. So, what's troubling you?
That's my question, Delilah. Do you have an aversion to sitting?
I have aversion to counselors and counseling. I abhor them both. This whole thing was his masterful plan.
Have a seat.
Well, Doc, we've tried this before. We've tried everything else. Our careers just keep getting in the way.
Okay, so let's just focus on your careers. So, can you elaborate on how those are getting in the way?
Well, I guess you can say I'm the lucky one. I do get to work from home. I work all the time. In fact, I'm even working right now. Death, on the other hand, she insists on leaving all the time for her work. She's never home, she never gets any rest, and on top of all that, she never spends any time with me.
You just referred to Delilah as Death. Can you tell me why you would use such a pseudonym?
Well, that's because that's what she is. Who's Delilah?
Okay, I understand entirely. How do you feel about this, Delilah?
I'm up to here with his whining. Life. You spend all day creating more and more pissing, shitting, ungrateful people in this world.
That's only part of the job.
I don't understand. Do you deliver babies, Mr. Herring? I really thought you were a lawyer. Are you a doctor too?
Well, not exactly. She's just simply intimidated by my sheer level of work. She just can't keep up. She's worried about an overpopulated world. Did you hear that? What's wrong with more life, death?
What's wrong with more death, life? The world could use a lot less people sulking around, ungrateful for the lives they have.
I do apologize for this intrusion on your day. Well, considering Mr. and Mrs. Ling, but...
Oh, it's perfectly fine. Just change the subject and...
Let's change the subject to, why the hell are you calling me Delilah?
Because, dear, the Herrings were actually Dr. Einstein's original 2 o'clockers, that's why. And like I said, we should have just done it the honest way and actually signed up for an appointment. That way we can settle our differences.
Wait a minute.
I don't prefer the honest way. What has the honest way ever gotten you? This world operates on deceit. It operates on lies and liars.
How did you know about Mr. and Mrs. Ling?
Because I gave them life.
And I took it from them.
I completed my research, Dr. Einstein.
How many times have I told you not to do that? I have a weak heart.
Really? I never considered that.
Mr. and Mrs. Ling got into a car wreck on their way to the market.
Lame. I know. It was the best I could do. I was drunk. I was tired. I just killed like a bus of 12 in Minneapolis, and then like 16, 17 suicides. It's the best I could do.
You told him about the tea?
No!
Are you sure?
No! Yes! I don't know.
I'll leave the memo here for you. In case you decide to go to the Lang's funeral. Oh, and FYI, the plant outside your office withered and died. I could take 1,000 guesses, but I put my money on the you-know-what.
I hope you aren't too upset about this, Emily. I didn't mean to deceive you. I just...
You're not Mr. and Mrs. Herring? Your names aren't Leonard and Delilah. You're life and death?
She's a bright one, that Einstein. Can I get it done with now? I was supposed to do this 10 minutes ago. I have a schedule to keep.
There are more important things in your career, Death. You would think that being married would have brought us closer together, but I guess I was wrong.
Oh, it's about to bring us so much closer. So much closer than I ever wanted. You're the reason my career exists. Don't you get that? Your career is responsible for mine.
This isn't happening! This isn't happening! This isn't happening!
I get that, sweetheart. That's why we met. You complete me.
You are so dense. What have I been trying to tell you? In the car? Last night?
Yes.
10 seconds ago?
I understand, I get it. You want a divorce. See, this is exactly why I brought us here.
I'm pregnant, you asshole. Where do you think you're slithering off to, Doc?
I don't want any part of this! I'm not equipped to handle this! Please, I'm so sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Ling. Get me out of this nightmare! I loved your tea! Honestly! Truly! This isn't opening! Julie!
The door's
Open the door!
That's not part of the plan.
What plan?
Sweetheart, stop it. You're terrifying me.
The plan is the reason we're here. The reason we replaced the sweet, miserable Harriets. The reason we took their appointment. The only reason I come to hunt people down. And you're next.
That's it?
No!
I won't have any part of this.
I have an 11 o'clock available this Sunday if you're interested.
We may have a problem.
What do you mean we may have a problem?
But not so fast. I'm a woman of reason. And I think I'm being quite reasonable with this offer.
What's the offer?
Fix my relationship? I'll spare you. Fail my relationship? I take you.
To heaven?
What's your greatest fear, Emily?
I don't know. I'm just afraid of everything.
You know that mythology, that Grim Reaper? He touches his victims and they die. Let's not test that out today, because I assure you, it's real.
Spiders, tarantulas, big angry dogs. Woof woof.
I want real fear, Emily. What's your deepest, darkest, truest fear?
Failing my client? Failing myself? Being alone?
Couples counselor? So afraid of failing her clients. She didn't even have a life of her own. Are you sure you just don't want me to willingly take your life?
No! I have so much more I want to do that I need to accomplish. Look, I don't have a husband, just some ex. And I have no kids. I want a child. Wow. I want a child.
And what would you name that child? I'll tell you what I'll name mine. Hope. What else do you name the child of life and death? Hope is what gets you by when life is too unbearable to live and death is too scary to face. Hope may get you through this. Hope is what gets you by at the end of the day, isn't it?
Hope does.
Well, maybe hope will get you through this next moment. So what's it gonna be? Fix it or be fixed? I just want my relationship to work, Doc.
With all due respect, Dad, it already works. You have terrified me into living my life. And you've made me face my own death. If you spare me today, I'm quite certain I'll spend the rest of my time being grateful. Because on this day, you spared me. And correct me if I'm wrong, but in a way that's kind of supporting your husband's job. Am I right? And obviously in some form your love works physically too. I mean, you are pregnant, and that's a lot more than I could ever ask for. You're pregnant, Death. You have life growing inside of you.
Getting too preachy.
Oh my god, what happened? Is she alright?
I lied. I lied to get you here. I put Emily's name on your list to lure you here. I lured you here. That way you can help me show women that there's more to life than what she knows.
Should I get an ambulance?
So I finally see.
I'll be in the lobby if anyone needs me.
You used me. Clever. And I killed her.
And you killed her. But you see, we can work together, you and I. I get bitter too, you know? Giving life to people who don't appreciate it. You know, I tell them, live happy before my wife comes and gets you. Sadly, nobody listens. Nobody ever listens.
Sweetheart, it's not about what you say.
What's the nature of your emergency?
My boss is dead. I don't know what happened. There's two maniacs and he said
We are
something.
Harriet. Sorry, we are late for 2 o'clock.
Bloopers.
Sorry.
Cut.
36, 37, John 22. Scene 42, take one.
You want to just keep rolling and do a few?
Scene 43, take one.
Your life and death?
Do it again. Alright, scenes 1 through 3, take one.
I think the Chinese are trying to kill us.
I always love Chinese food. Still messed up.
Is it a video or?
Yeah, it's been recording, guys. Just so you know.
Oh, that's good. It's not like we're acting anything out.
1, 2, 3.
That's
Okay,
right.
redo that. Okay, ready?
I don't know what's going on.
We're saying that's a wrap. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That's a wrap.
See,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
And I record from this side too.
God.
Coming to a theater near you soon, maybe.